for you to read them.
Yep.
I think I'll explain why quality isn't going to be the best. Are we using Wi-Fi or data?
Data.
Right.
Why is it so dark? We have people already in here.
Oh, hi guys.
2 people.
Whoever's here is super
A
early.
bunch of people.
We're trying to figure out the lighting. Is it really dark still?
Yeah, I think it's because you're standing behind the light.
Ugh, what if we switch
Here.
spots?
I'll
What
let
if
you
I
hold
look
it.
at you like this? Oh, that looks awesome from this direction.
Alright, well, do you just want to do that?
Yeah, this is fine. Here. I'm really curious. Yeah, I think this will work.
Yeah.
Alright, we just won't have Cheyenne in the background, but that's okay. Cheyenne's part of this too. She says hi. She's helping with the live egg cutting. So I think, and we're live, I think?
Yep.
Cool, then I think we'll start this. We're also going to be recording today for an actual like decent quality video that's in 4K. So we'll have this camera going in the sidelines. There we go. That's going now. And perfect. First, I want to thank you for joining us today. We're really excited to see what's in these eggs. And there's a couple things I want to explain first while we wait for a few more people to arrive. First, I want to explain that the reason why we cut eggs. And a lot of snakes in the wild, all snakes have an egg tooth that they develop in the front of their faces that they use to slice the egg open from the inside. But sometimes that egg tooth isn't very well developed, or it breaks off early or something, and then the snake can't exit the egg and it drowns in its own fluids. In the wild, natural selection would take place and those snakes would die, and then that's just what happens. But in captivity, where we could let those snakes die naturally and let natural selection take place too, but there's no reason for them to die just because they have a less developed egg tooth, we feel. So that's why we, in captivity, usually help them out. And what we're going to do today is we're going to cut open a little window at the top of each egg so that out at its own pace, basically. Now there is a chance that we could get dunked and we might not get any visual because we got both Mr. Wilson and Mrs. Wilson from people who we had never worked with before or heard anything about, really. So we were told that they were het multiple things, and we know that Mr. Wilson is albino and hypo, but there's a chance that all the babies could just be double hets for hypo and albino if Mrs. Wilson doesn't have anything going on genetically. So fingers are crossed, we have at least some visual morphs. Again, Mr. Wilson is hypoalbino, het white side, and het axanthic supposedly. And Mrs. Wilson is het albino, het axanthic, and het white side. So combined, we should get some really cool things, but that's assuming that genetics are actually what we were told they were. We overnight got a few. I'll show you this container. We have a few that started pipping last night. This one's actually showing his face. This was the first one, I believe. And I'll pull back a flap if I can. I have some doubts though. Hopefully my phone doesn't make too many noises.
I'll turn that on silent really quick.
Perfect. It'll turn the phone on silent. There. If we open up the flap, we might be able to see a little bit. The open side is normal, FYI. That just is part of the innards of the snake egg. I just have to get some of this pulled aside. Can't really see inside because all the bubbles that he made. Let's see. I'm going to use this razor blade. Cut it open a little bit more. There. What can we see in there?
You have a light?
I don't know if we have a light. Ugh. Well, it's all a bunch of goop. So we may have to wait till he pokes his head out a little bit. But so far, the faces that I've been seeing are all normal, so I'm a little worried about if they are going to be just a bunch of hets or not. But we're still going to open them up, and we'll see what's inside each one, see what we can find. Oh yeah, he made 2 slices. Here's the big egg, by the way. This one we might save till last, of course, to see if it's twins or not. And let's see, get all this goop out of the way. At this point, you can lift up the eggs and let the goop kind of spill out. They don't really need it anymore. Can I see anything in this one? I think what we're going to do is we'll open them up a little bit more so that we can actually see what's inside of these eggs. And it is safe to do this, by the way. You, of course, since you're using a razor blade, have to be really careful as to not the snake. And there it goes on the floor. But We've done this many times, so if you see a little bit of blood, it's not from me cutting the snake. There's just some natural veins that are pulsing inside of the egg that the snake would naturally break anyway. So the blood from those tiny veins is normal. And if you see a little bit, don't be surprised and help us fill other people in with that too. It'd be greatly appreciated. So where should we start, Ed? Where do you think? He's shrugging. It's not sure. All right, let's see. I think I'm just going to cut this one open up a little bit more. I'm wondering if we should move these somewhere where we can see the eggs a little bit better.
What do you mean?
Well, they're reaching down inside of here. Maybe not. Maybe it's all right. We've got a little snaky in there. We've got his belly over here and his sides. Doesn't like the tweezers kind of poking him. But he looks to be normal. Oh, man. All right, let's see what's in this one. Cut it open a little. I'm just being very careful as to where the razor blade is. And then I might get another set of tweezers too. Gonna open it up with two. And in there, oh, I see something special. Oh, do you see that? Do you see his face? Oh, he has an all white face, guys. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Let me.
camera won't focus.
Look.
Plus, I'm sure the quality's not amazing.
Yeah, also, I should say that too.
Oh, wow. There's no pattern on his side.
There's no pattern. Yes! Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. How lucky are we? Like right away. Okay, cool. So that shows me open that one more. I should mention that the quality of this video won't be very, very good compared to our other videos because we live in a very rural spot and upload speed is not fantastic. So I apologize for how blurry it is, but it's unfortunately what we have to deal with.
Why we have this set up. So basically it'll be a stagnant shot and we will be uploading that so it's high definition and we'll be going over, probably showing it out.
Is there any questions that I should be answering while we're going?
Nothing major.
Okay. All right, cool. Anyone that we know?
Um,
Oh, there's his nose. Wow. We've got something patternless or white-sided or something going on in there. Okay, that's awesome. We won't know until he comes all the way out, though, so that's a really good start. So where should we start next? Obviously, we're going to wait on this one.
that'll be last.
Yeah, he'll be last. Let's see what's in here. Now, I'm all shaky because I'm excited about him, so I'm going to try to calm down a little.
What do you use to cut him?
I use these to cut the eggs, precision knives, because they were just what I found in the garage that Ed chose. So Ed chose these, actually. As you can see, I took the one I'm using right now. Yeah, just something that's fresh and not dull, so it slices right through the eggshell. Let's see what's in this one. That looks to be another normal, I think. Okay, I don't know if you can see the bubbles or what's behind the bubbles there. So that looks to be a normal. Let's open this guy up. The eggs, and here comes that goop, which is normal. A lot of this will ooze out. And I'm slicing right on the top to make sure that it doesn't hit the baby, of course.
Why do the eggs have goop?
The goop they need in order to grow. But since they're done growing, and there's a little bit of the red that I was talking about, you can actually see the... So let's see what's in here. That looks to be maybe an axanthic. I definitely see pattern.
Yep.
Could be a normal. Okay, we'll keep going then. And that one's not going to be too obvious. Oh, gross. Well, I'm just going to need these, I think. Oh, I'll move that too. So, also, the reason why we're cutting is because all these snakes are ready to go. We put them all in the incubator or in our heated green tree python room at the same time, so they've all been incubating for the same amount of time, so they are all developed. That's why we have to wait for the first one to pip, because that tells us that the rest of the clutch is ready. But we're not going to like reach in with our finger and pull the snake out to see what it is. That's kind of a little invasive, so we are going to leave them in the egg, but just open them up enough so that they have A, a window to come out when they're ready, and B, enough showing so we can tell what morph they are. There's our cute little special baby. All right, next one, since I think that one is either normal or axanthic, again, hard to tell inside of the shell. Let's see, this one's a little bit bigger of an egg. We're hoping to get some albinos, maybe some snows. We can also get white-sided snakes, axanthics. Whew, that one's really spilling everywhere. I think I'll try to do like a C shape so it's more of a window. Okay, let's see what's inside.
Normal.
Either a normal or an xanthic. All right, well, another one of those.
By the way,
egg. Oh my gosh, you can donate on this?
Yeah.
Holy cow, I didn't even know you could donate. Thank you, Gisette. That's very nice of you. That'll go straight to feeding the babies and the parents. We'll open this guy up. Thank you so much. I didn't even know that that was a thing, but we really appreciate your support. We'll open this guy up. Another, I think I like this technique, just doing a C. Because then it really is like a flap that you just pull back. Because I see pattern on the top, but not on the sides.
Yep.
Can you see it at all on the camera?
Yeah.
Can?
Well, I can see it here, but I don't know about our...
Can you guys see white side? Let us know. I'll cut it open a little more so you can see. You can definitely see white side in that. That is awesome. Cool. Okay. We'll put that one. Oh, well, there you go. I guess since he's moving around so much in the egg, there's that beautiful white side. Sweet. And then pattern on the top. Okay, we'll put you back. And then there's no point in washing my hands because they're just going to get dirty again right away. Open up this guy. If you want, you can place your bets when I start each egg. Let me know what you think it's going to be. I have a feeling albino. I feel good about this one. Let's see. Oh, ooh! Look at this, guys. White on the sides and yellow. I don't see any black at all, so I think it's an albino white side.
Albino white side.
Wow, cool. I wonder if I can see that pattern on the top. Much for your donation as well. I really appreciate that. Wow, that is cool. But it's not like your typical albino. I don't see any pink. Oh, this one's saying hi. Look at the cutie. Look at that cute little ramen noodle. This one's saying hi. Look at your adorable little face. They're friendly now, but when these guys are out of the egg, they are feisty. But I love the attitude. So, oh wait.
Saving those two.
Yep, we'll save the 2 big eggs. We'll come back and we'll see if anyone's poked their head out. I had a lot of...
Flip that around. There.
Okay, sorry if there was a weird pause there. I don't know what happened, but I think it's continuing.
Also, I think Amber donated to you.
Oh, and thank you, Amber, for donating. And I saw someone else on there too.
Amber.
Oh, thank you. I saw another one, $6, but I don't know how to pronounce your username. Thank you so much.
11 gave you 10.
Oh my gosh, thank you, 11. From Stranger Things, 11?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know she was on here. Thank you so much, guys. We've got, this is the tiniest egg of the clutch, by the way. Gonna open it up. I was so excited when these started pipping yesterday. Okay, here we go. What's this one gonna be? That's another albino! Yes! I don't know if it's white side or not, kind of hard to tell, but I definitely see yellow and white, which is albino something or another. Great! Okay, so we'll put this one back. Oh, I'm so stoked that the genetics were really true. Yes! Okay. Here's another egg. My hands are so gross right now. That's okay.
Felix donated $2.
Felix?
Yep.
Thank you, Felix. I'm sorry if we're missing anyone. I'll make sure to give you thanks. Oh, in the 4K video, this one's a little cloudy.
Yeah. Everybody who's talking about lag, we missed it. We are recording on a separate one, and then we'll go over everything really close so you guys can see it at the end.
I'm sorry it's laggy. It's because the only internet provider here is not a very good one. That's the downside to living in a rural area. Okay, here's the next one.
And then Dread Hunter donated $2.
Ooh, thank you, Dread King Hunter. I don't know why this one is so cloudy. We're going to have to open this one up a little more. I definitely see a snake, but when they're cloudy like this, it could have not developed completely or just passed away halfway through. Let's hope that's not the case, but let's see what's inside here. Ooh, weird. This one, I see a face at least.
That is really cloudy.
It's very cloudy. That one might not have made it. I almost don't see scales. Are you responding at all if I touch you?
Sarah donated $2.
This one is moving.
Oh,
it is
Margot.
alive. Oh, thank you, Sarah and Margot.
And
So
Ansley.
that one I'm not sure what to think of yet. We're gonna
And
have to
Autumn.
wait. Thank you guys. Thank you, Autumn and Ansley. We'll set you back. That one may not have made it, but it still seems like it made it almost term, but we'll give that one time. Now these are gonna be, oh, never mind, they're not tricky. I thought they'd be stuck together, but they aren't. Yeah, it's goop from another one, which by the way, I'm gonna stand over here. What do we do? Let's see. And again, for those of you who don't know, these are bull snakes of various morphs. And this stuff is just moss from the lay box when Mrs. Wilson laid the eggs initially. Here we go. That is another albino. Look at that. Yeah. It's not a white-sided, I don't think, because I see pattern on the side, right next to those belly scales or scutes. But and there's some more belly. No, sweet. So the jackpot here will be if we get a completely white bull snake, because that will be a snow, the albino and xanthic.
Michaela donated and Slustar 91.
Michaela and Slostar, thank you very much for your donations. Still can't believe that you guys are, well, thank you. You guys are all amazing.
Ruby.
And Ruby, thank you. I'm sorry for missing anyone.
And Luis.
There's a lot of comments going through, I bet.
There is a ton of comments going through.
I'll open this guy up. Here we go. Okay, that's a nice window. And again, if you just showed up, a little blood is normal. It's just from little veins around the outside. Because I see just pattern on the top, but not on the sides. I think, let's see, yeah, kind of moving around a little bit. I don't want to poke it too much though. It could either be a normal white side, or it could be an xanthic white side by the looks of it. We'll put you back. How many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Chad donated.
Chad?
Yeah.
Chad Wenzel?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you, Chad. You bought our albino king snake. You didn't have to donate anything. I hope she's doing well, by the way. Eating like a champ for you. So excited. We have xanthics.
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
Are you back? Can you see us again? I'm so sorry. If I could control it, I would. So comment if you're back, if it's working.
Yeah, it looks like people are
It
saying
is?
so.
Okay. I am so sorry for the internet. Unfortunately, it's nothing we can do, but we'll just keep reconnecting if it does get disconnect again. So if it happens, just bear with us and stick around because we know how to get it connected now. So it'll only take like 5-10 seconds in the future since we figured it out. I didn't cut anything else while it was down, so we're continuing right where we left off.
Anime Dude gave you some money.
Oh, thank you, Anime Dude. You're the best. This one looks to be a white-sided. Yeah, look at that. Nice dorsal pattern. Probably normal color, but, or dorsal color, I should say. Normal color, white-sided. Then, next will be this little egg. Thank you, Omega Wolf. Omega Wolf. We'll open this guy up. Oh man, this one's really oozing. Here we go. Let's get a nice window going. Okay, what's in this one? This is another white side. Oh, I thought I saw a nose there. Poke up for a second. It looks like, could also, like, if Mrs. Wilson was het hypo, I would almost say that looks hypo, but she's not, so it can't be hypo. So just a white side going on there. Still
Big
awesome.
ones are still here. Those are going to be last.
We're saving the big ones, but if you missed it, look at this one. This one has a white face. We don't know exactly what it is until it comes out completely, but it's pretty cute, whatever it ends up being. We also have an albino white side in this egg in case you missed it. So that was really exciting. I wonder if I can show you these a little bit more in case you're just showing up. Here is albino white side, I think it was. Nope, this one's kind of tucking up. There you go. You can see the albino coloration of that one. Super cool there. All right, let's see what's in this egg. If we get a snow, we're totally keeping it, by the way.
Black Cat donated.
Thank you, Black Cat. Slice this guy open. I think we only have a few left. What's going to be in here? Hopefully we get that snow, or even like a white-sided snow, but that'd be kind of hard to tell,
Yeah.
I guess. This one, albino, looks like. I see yellow and pink, yellow and white. So that's a good sign of an albino. I can't tell if it's white-sided or not because I can only see the top, and that one's being a little stubborn too. Or just shy. I won't say stubborn, just shy.
The Distressed Damsel donated. Yeah.
Thank you, Distressed Damsel. Damsel in distress. Open this guy up. left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the last 2 are going to be those big ones. Well, I'm so excited to see what's in those. I'm kind of glad that those didn't pip yet, so they didn't give away what was inside. Open this guy up.
If we miss anything, we'll be going in the high def version. We'll be thanking everybody at the end too,
Yes,
so.
and I do apologize if we miss anyone during the live stream. A lot going on right now. Ooh, this one.
That looks like Xanthic.
Yeah, it does look to be Xanthic. There's a lot of white right there. I'm not sure what that is about, but I definitely see some muted colors, I think. So I think that's an Xanthic, maybe white-sided as well. We'll see when that one decides to poke its head out. I think all that's left are bigger
Big
eggs. Yeah, so here are the last 4. All 4 are at least slightly larger than the rest. Let's see what's in this one. It could mean that they're either, at least those 2 anyway, it could mean that they're twins or single large babies, or there's a chance that they could just be really tiny babies too. That has happened to a friend of mine in the past where the huge egg was the tiniest baby. So we won't know until we cut them open. There we go, opening you up. All right, here's our window. This one, oh, this one's like way at the bottom. See if I can kind of move you to the top. Oh, that's albino. Can you see the white and yellow?
Oh, yeah.
That's definitely another albino in there. Cool, cool. Set you back. This egg. Oh, my hands. They're so gross.
So goopy.
So goopy. And we have a clutch of hypo eggs that are going to hatch in a couple weeks, and the clutch from Brett and Janet will be the last Bullsnake clutch to hatch. That'll be in several weeks from now. This is the exciting one of the year, though, so it's probably the only one we'll do a live stream for.
Unless we update our internet somehow.
Yeah, if we get better internet, then maybe we'll do more. Had to do it for these, at least. What's in this egg? This is...
Looks like another albino.
Yeah, albino something or another. Can't really tell. I see... Do you see any yellow? Or do you just see...
I see some yellow on this side, I
Okay,
think.
so now... Oh, yep, there's some yellow. So that's definitely albino. Not quite snow, I don't think.
Rain Tanica.
Although snow is...
Donated.
Hey,
Sally
Tanica.
Stewart.
Thank you,
donated.
Sally. Look at all that. The goop is just like pooled in here. We do like using perlite as opposed to vermiculite for the most part, because vermiculite sticks to the egg even more than perlite does. Some people think you can reuse perlite by rinsing it out because it's just like these like styrofoam little rocks. But with all the goop that comes out of the eggs during the hatching process, I wouldn't recommend reusing it because that would probably contaminate or just spread germs in general to future
If you rinse it off pretty good.
If you rinse it off really well, but it's so cheap, I would just reuse or use new stuff anyway. Are you ready for this, guys? We have 2 eggs left. They're the monsters. Let me rinse off my hands for these. Maybe you can say hi to Cheyenne. Hi, Cheyenne. You're such a good helper. Thank you for not being too loud.
Lighting is terrible. There we go.
There she is. You're
All right.
helping? Thank you.
All right.
All right,
Back
up again.
One
Sweet.
more time.
3rd time's the charm. We only have 2 eggs left, internet gods, so please bear with us. I think we have to save the really big one until last. So
Yep.
we're gonna do this guy next. There's my razor. There it is. So here's one of the big ones. You can even see some of the veins like through the eggshell, which is
Yeah, I can't really see
not on the
it.
camera.
Not
All
on the
right.
camera,
Well,
so.
you can kind of see red lines. See what you are.
All right.
Back out again?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
I didn't go any further again. I don't want you to miss out. What's in this? Well, this is like a really soft shell, but I definitely feel a baby still in it. It's just so soft, it's kind of hard to cut. It's almost as if it like decalcified a bit. And by the way, someone asked earlier, the windows that you sometimes see in eggs is just a little bit of decalcification in the shell. It's normal. They can still develop just fine.
Mandolin donated.
Ooh. Thank you, Mandolin. This one, I only see white, so it could either be an undeveloped baby. And this one I'm going to actually have to put down. And how am I going to do this one? The egg is so soft. We're going to do this. Slice it open this way. Get a really nice big window in there. And we'll see what's inside big egg number 1. That looks to be an undeveloped baby. Oh, no, there it is. I see it. I see the baby. It is... Push out some of the goop. Right in there. Can you see
Oh,
it?
yeah, it's an albino.
It's an albino baby. Yep. Okay.
So it just looks like one though.
I think just one.
He just wanted a mansion to live in.
Yeah, he was just spoiling himself. Okay, and the last egg. Time for the last one. Now this egg came out looking like a normal egg. It was the same size as everyone else, but then it just progressively grew and grew and grew throughout incubation. And now everybody's wondering what's inside this monster egg. This one, I think since it has the same shell, I'll probably have to do the same thing that I did with the last one.
Everybody's asking, or hoping for twins.
Oh, twins? Oh, I hope so. Let's see what's inside. Oh, I can just feel
Or triplets.
Feel it deflating in my hand. Come on.
Just going down.
Yep, it's just ugh,
By the
oozing
way,
everywhere.
goop is everywhere.
Yeah, look, it's like a pool. We're gonna have to move these guys after this with all the goop. What's inside? This. Oh, oh man, it just completely deflated. Look at that.
No calcium.
Yeah, probably help. Inside is an albino for sure. Oh, look at that
There's his
face.
head.
There's
Aw.
a face of a little albino baby. But do I see more than one? I think there's just one baby in this entire egg. He just also wanted a mansion, apparently. So I think we would have seen more snake if there was a second one in there. So it looks just to be like one baby. But it's an albino, so that's kind of cool. But overall, we have a good variety of baby bull snakes that hatched from this clutch. And I'm so relieved to know that the parents were both, in fact, het for what the sellers said they were het for, because we have, I think, some xanthics. We definitely have lots of albinos. We have lots of white sides in this group. And when they come out, we might even have a snow or so. I guess it's kind of hard to tell when they're still kind of in the egg. The one I'm really curious about is this one. Super curious to see what that ends up.
That could totally be a snow.
It could be, yeah, but all white. So we will have to give them a couple days still. This one's like flicking his tongue. Oh, you're so cute. You're already flicking. Oh, I scared you back in. Sorry. Never mind. We'll keep you posted on the Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube community pages when they start coming out and we can see more of their bodies. And we'll let you know what the end result is with all of the different morphs that we ended up getting. So is there anything else that you're seeing that we should cover while we're here?
Not major.
In case you showed up later, this was the Mr. and Mrs. Wilson clutch. They're both bull snakes. Mr. Wilson was hypoalbino, het white-side xanthic, and I guess just het white-side and xanthic. And Mrs. Wilson was triple het for xanthic, white-side, and albino. So that's why we're getting a variety of different colors and patterns in the babies of her clutch. She had, what, 20 eggs? 3, 6, 9, 10, 20. Yep, she had 20 eggs. It looks like they all are going to hatch just fine. They're all healthy, which is the main concern. And then on top of that, there's some really cool colors and patterns that we're getting too. Again, we won't know until probably 2 days from now. So at least by Monday, we'll have a post with some of the babies once they come out of their shell, if not earlier than that. Thank you again to everyone for joining us here today. And
Explain that we're going to do that.
yes, I will. Thank you also for those who donated. If I missed calling out your name or if Ed and I missed the notification, I'll be sure to give you thanks in the video that we're making right here of the egg cutting. We're filming it in 4K because I know it's really blurry for you guys here today, and I'm sorry for that. It's, again, our internet connection. But since we're filming it in 4K as well, you will get to see them in high def when they're, as they're being cut here, as well as when they're out. We'll kind of add to it so you can see more of them too. I'll also keep you posted when that video will be up with the actual babies out. So thanks again for watching today. Is there anything else you can think of?
I don't think so.
All right, well, we'll keep you posted on how the babies do, and we'll see you then. Wow, how cool is that?